Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are unboxing and taking a look at the Agatha All Along Tarot Deck and Guidebook published by Inside Editions, retailing for $27.99 in the US and $36.99 in Canada, written by Andrea Hanna and illustrated by Brittany Horn. So I am quite excited about this one because I adore the show and there was tarot card usage in the show, so I'm happy to see that some of them are actually represented in the artwork on the packaging. So with that being said, let's get into it. Harness the magic of your tarot practice with this illustrated tarot deck inspired by the very deck seen in the Marvel television series Agatha All Along. Follow the Witch's Road alongside Agatha and her coven with this deck, featuring stunning artwork by the artist who illustrated the tarot cards seen in the Marvel television hit series Agatha All Along. Oh my gosh, I did not know that. That's so exciting! And inspired by the show's memorable characters and moments. Rendered in a classic style, this full deck of major and minor arcana includes a detailed guidebook and is the perfect tool for all witches, regardless of experience. All right, I will link where you can purchase this legitimately down in the description box below if you are interested, but take a look at this packaging. It's the magnetic kind. This is new that I have seen personally from Inside Editions, so that is really cool to see. We have a ribbon, the cards, Seekest Thou the Road. Oh my goodness. If you have me geeking out in this video, I apologize, but not really because the show was awesome. So let's get into this guidebook. We have the witches with the moon phases. Love to see it. And the cards actually have their own page numbers here for the major arcana. We also have some spreads in the back, which is amazing. Okay. We have some information about Agatha and the TV show, tarot basics, understanding the court cards, and up to you about reading reversals. And then it goes into the cards. Everything is color printed. And in the back, we have opening and closing a reading, what to ask, getting started with tarot spreads. We have 1 card, 3 card. We have the Witch Tarot spread. Lilia's Safe Passage Tarot spread. And then about the author and the illustrator. Awesome. Okay, we'll go deeper with the guidebook after the flip through. This is the back of the card. And the cardstock is the Inside Editions cardstock. Very flexible, but it is snapping back. It's a good thickness for me, about medium. And I'm pretty sure it's going to shuffle all right, just like the other deck. So here we go. I am so happy that they're using the same artist. This show was just so well done. Interesting that this is blank. Have to look at the guidebook for that reasoning. Her character, phenomenal. They were all phenomenal. I love the symbols. Aww. Love that. We're walking on the Witch's Road. So far, I'm loving it. Now I need to rewatch it. I'm recognizing all of the scenes. Love this. Love that. And if you hear a cat meowing, that would be my Lottie. She's upset she probably got her straw toy stuck in and where she can't get it, so not that she doesn't have a million other toys. Love that. Oh, I like this version for the moon. Interesting. Oh. Well done. All right, so far the Major Arcana, love it. Nice. These are a matte too, so they're a little sticky right now from manufacturing. I shouldn't say sticky, but door. Love this. Yeah, it's all making sense in the context of the energy of the cards, as well as in the show. Okay, Lydia. This show was just such an interesting concept. I feel like it was done in a way that kept you guessing, or if you kind of saw where it was going, it was still enjoyable. Iconic card here. I'm really happy that the minor arcanas are actually illustrated artwork, because I do have a love-hate relationship with Inside Edition pop culture tarot decks, because there are many that feel like they phone in their minor arcanas, because some of the IP that they get is so expansive and you can do so much with the art. However, I do understand that there are restrictions and there's, you know, a bunch of copyright issues. There's a whole bunch of legalese that goes into, you know, creating an IP, creating a deck from an IP. So I understand that. But there's a lot that you can do with these IPs for the minor arcanas. And this one, 100%, they're doing it justice. Love that. I love the art style. It's very reminiscent of the Pamela Coleman Smith, but it's got its own flavor. There's definitely a good representation of the characters and the energy of the card traditionally. When they got their beauty makeovers. Oh, nice. When they had to go through the oven. All right. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see how it shuffles. Yep. Just like the Inside Edition decks. Don't have too much of a problem. And after you start shuffling them, working with the deck for a little bit, they become a little less, sticky is not the correct word, but they kind of like to stay together. They're not as slick, there's the word, like a gloss deck would be, but still shuffling great. All right, let's get a card to read from the guidebook, please. Eight of Swords. Okay, Lilith closes the door to the Iron Maiden, locking herself inside of the castle alone. She stands before the table, her tarot cards askew as the Salem Seven close in. But notice her expression. Lilia isn't afraid. She has accepted her fate. Or, more accurately, she has chosen it. This is the secret message hidden in the Eight of Swords. While isolation and resignation are inherent in its meaning, the person depicted is not bound. No matter how frustrated you feel right now, know that some aspect of this oppression is of your own making. The wonderful thing about this is that your freedom can be your own making too. And we have some keywords up top: isolation, limitation, and oppression. So fantastic. I just want to see, let's do death here. All right, same situation. We have keywords up top: transformation, rebirth, and closure. Death comes for us all, and her name is Rio Vidal. Dressed in flowing black robes and donning her skeletal mask, Rio is a force to be reckoned with. She carries her scythe, yet she does not use it to set Agatha free, nor does she use it to bring her to a quick and merciful end. Though the circumstances of death are inevitable, the manner in which one lives is solely up to them. A lot of fear surrounds the death card. While it isn't the most pleasant card to pull, it almost never represents literal death. Consider its appearance as an ending, one that has already been initiated or is just on the horizon. Take this as a sign to slough off the parts of yourself that you no longer wish to carry. When in doubt, remember that death is the only experience that is guaranteed to each and every one of us. As Maestra tells Lilia, there is a bittersweet comfort in that notion. Like Lilia, surrender to the inevitable and focus on how you will handle the change ahead. Okay, very happy with this. Love the guidebook. I love that it ties in the show to the tarot card meaning. So it's a lot easier for someone who is maybe not as experienced in tarot to understand. And as well as if you are a fan of both the show and the tarot reading, you can definitely understand the deeper layers within each card too. I think they did wonderful choices for each of the suits as well as the major arcana cards. I think it was really well done. I love that the actual artist that worked on the show is the one that did this deck. I think that's awesome. And I really like the quality. The packaging is nice. I love that they upgraded this to the magnet. I love that it's the color choices for me as well. That foiled purple. I love that they have the medallion. I'm just very overall pleased with this. I'm glad that I pre-ordered it as soon as I was able to. So I now would love to know what you think. Is this something that you pre-ordered? Is this something that you already have? Is this something that you're excited about? Did you wait to see if all of the minors were illustrated? I was happy to take that risk for you. Please let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comment section. And if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Drop a crystal ball emoji in the comments to let me know you have. Thank you all again for hanging out with me. I love you and I like you. If you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye!